and welcome to this, the first sporting event to bring together specialists from across MMU in research, knowledge exchange and teaching. It's amazing to think that we have so many experts across this major field, and it's also amazing to think we've never really got together before. I hope this today leads you to make new contacts, to understand better what other people are doing, and maybe also to start a cross-faculty cluster, bringing together the best of MMU across a range of sports.
We were approached by a company called VSI last September that came up with a gap in the market for a qualification primarily for the director of football, but after some talks we opened it up to sport, and we set out to try and get at least 4 sports represented on the course, and delighted to say we were successful in that. So we've got Formula 1, we have rugby, we have cricket, of which 4 are representative of cricket, and we've also got football. But also with that we were pleased is that we've got a nice cross-section from the Premiership right down to League 2. More promotion and PR would be great, and anybody that has any guest speakers or networks or anybody that they think would be beneficial to the cause, please get in touch. Again, it's just sort of, university's very big. We, you know, the left and the right might not know what we're doing, but anything that you can do to benefit this course, please get in touch.
We're here in the Centre for Enterprise. That's part of the Faculty of Business and Law in the New Business School. Most of our activities tend to surround strategic entrepreneurship, research, leadership and business growth. I think most of our track record tends to have been around SME sector in the northwest of England, but we're now working with larger clients and further afield. My personal background means that I've worked with more than 30 football clubs from the Premier League and the Football League, and they're now taking the same sort of services and skills across Western Europe and the Middle East. If you look at our alumni and our clients at the Centre for Enterprise, sport is a dominant sector. Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses programme is our flagship offering, and within that we've helped people like Sportswear International, Energy Ace, Healthy Step, Extra Mile Events. If you look at our European funded programmes, we've worked with a local sports clothing manufacturer called Stock Sport, and also one of the main players in the recent Commonwealth Games who advised on event management, stewarding, marshalling. That's Safety Aware. On a bigger client base, we've worked with a local football club, professional football club, and there we got involved with reconfiguration of the stadium, advising them on the best layout for their catering, but also advising them on tendering in relation to bringing in a new operator. So the message I want to portray today is that the Centre for Enterprise is very much open for business and especially interested in anything where people want to consider collaboration or joint ventures in the world of enterprise.
The main thing in relation to sport, I'm one of the co-directors of a research group called the Centre for the Study of Football and its Communities. We have a number of projects. We do quite a lot of external facing work. We have an annual conference and a seminar series where we work with partners such as the National Football Museum and more recently with Manchester City Football Club and smaller organisations like FC United of Manchester. And we're involved in some research projects also, so individual research, but also as a centre we try to have a presence and a profile as a research cluster. We're currently engaged in a project which is funded by Football Against Racism in Europe, which is about refugee and migrant community inclusion in and through football. We had our recent launch event which we held at Manchester City's Stadium, and that's going to be a project which we'll report in March. So if anybody would like to be involved in that, we're still looking for other people who might help us with the consultation phase. And also obviously to look out for our call for papers for the next conference, which will be in April next year.
So All that's left to say is have a great day. I hope you make lots of new contacts and really enjoy getting together and understanding each other.